The most impressive team in Europe right now, Bayer Leverkusen, takes on EPL side West Ham at 3 o'clock Thursday in Germany at the Bay Arena in Europa League action. Let's best break down the best predictions for this Leverkusen and West Ham game. If we look back to last round, Leverkusen drew 2-2 in Azerbaijan versus Karabag in leg 1 in the round of 16, and they needed a 92nd minute, though, goal to do so. Even back home in Germany in leg 2 and playing up a man, they still struggled to put aside this Karabag team being down 3-2 until they got late goals in the 93rd and 97th minutes, gave them the 3-2 win and saw them advance without needing to go to extra time. West Ham lost away to Freiburg in leg 1, but routed that Bundesliga side 5-0 back in England in leg 2 to advance to this round. Now, advancing to this round, West Ham come in, though, as heavy underdogs in the Leverkusen versus West Ham odds. West Ham plus 600, the draw plus 350. Leverkusen odds on favorites at minus 225. To advance over the two legs, Leverkusen minus 334, West Ham plus 240. Over 2.5 in this game, minus 167. The under plus 130. Both teams to score is the favorite result at minus 134. And we got even money plus 100 for both teams to score no, looking at bet 365 odds. Now head to head between Leverkusen and West Ham, these teams have essentially never met, as the only result we can see is a 4-0 Leverkusen win in a friendly. However, that was very recent, and it was August of last year. Still no competitive games ever between them. Leverkusen are sitting 16 points clear of Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. Leverkusen having a remarkable year, still the only team in the top 5 leagues to be undefeated across any competition at all. Still no losses. In the Bundesliga, they are 24-4-0. They just won 1-0 away to Union Berlin on the weekend, but that was another close game through a PK, and Union did take a red card as well, which led to that PK midway through the game. That pushes their undefeated, though, run in all competitions to an incredible 40 games, and the treble is certainly within their sights. Only once in that time have they failed to score, and they have won 6 straight, 12 of 13, and they've scored multiple goals in 12 of those 13 games as well. Of course, they are undefeated as well in the Europa League at 7-1-0, where they've outscored their opponents 24-7 in this competition. For West Ham, they're coming off a win themselves, 2-1 away to Wolves on the weekend. They're now 7th in the EPL on 48 points, 1 point back of Man U, but 12 back of 5th place Villa, so they will likely finish right around in those spots this season. But that was their first win in 3 games, just their second in 7 games, and only their 4th in their last 17 games. They've scored, though, in 8 of 9, but conceded in 15 of 16, and both teams to score has hit in gone 7-2 in their past 9. On the road, they've only kept 1 clean sheet in 11 games across all competitions, so that's not good against the top team in Europe right now. Europa League form for them has been good. They're 6-0-2. They've scored in 7 of 8, and they have, though, kept a clean sheet in 4 of those 8 games. Now, Leverkusen, when we're considering best bets and predictions for Leverkusen and West Ham, they've scored 3 or more goals and won in all 4 home Europa League games this term. They did lose attacker Adam Holzek on the weekend to injury, but they did gain back Victor Boniface, who came on as a sub. Meanwhile, West Ham lost attacker Jared Bowen, the team's leading scorer, with a spinal bruise. Very likely he will miss out on Thursday's game. Now, with this run the Leverkusen's on, it's always hard not to back them. However, they are leaving games very close until the end lately to get wins. Leverkusen win or Leverkusen to score over 1.5 goals. Both come in around minus 200. Hard to find too much value here unless you throw in a West Ham to score into the mix in some way. But with no Jared Bowen, that might be a harder sell for me. I think at Caesars you can create this bet with Leverkusen to win and 2 or more goals in the match. So that's basically a Leverkusen win and to score at least 2 or more goals. Let's do that same game parlay, which comes in at minus 150. That's my Leverkusen and West Ham prediction for this match. Be sure to drop yours down there in the comments, and good luck with all of your Europa League picks this tournament.